Oh my gosh. How are you guys? How you guys doing?
Woo!
Good. I came here prepared for writing jokes, but I forgot my rolling papers. You got some. All right. The dollar bills work. Thank you. I need change. Can you help? No, I'm just kidding. It's kind of great. I made it here, which was kind of lucky for me because I didn't really think I was going to make it here tonight because my car got towed. Probably wasn't a good idea to write a note on there that said, keep it. Thank you. All right. This is going great. I asked a friend the other day to best describe me. They said I look like a more fuckable version of Sloth from the Goonies. And then my other friend chimed in and he said, yeah, you look like Jonah Hill got hit in the face with a frying pan. I need new friends. Oh my gosh. I bought a DVD porno the other day. Does anybody rent DVDs now? Just that group? That's cool. I bought a DVD porno the other day. It was really weird. The first 30 seconds of it was a black screen and a fat guy holding his dong. And then I realized I forgot to turn the TV on. Oh my gosh. Did you guys know Martha Stewart went to prison? Anybody here? A few of you know that? Yeah, wouldn't that have been like the most craziest cooking show on the planet? Like everybody, welcome to NBC tonight, Martha Stewart in Cell Block C. Tonight, Martha's going to teach us how to make wine from the toilet. The camera just pans over. It's just a sign on the toilet that says Martha's Vineyard. Oh my gosh. Did anybody here vote for Trump? Do we have any Trump supporters?
Trumpy bear.
One guy's pointing over at Mike. Oh my gosh. Nah, I didn't vote for Trump because I think I look like a young Bernie Sanders.
Roll with it, roll.
Ladies? No? Okay. I have to check at every place. No, I didn't vote for Trump because when Trump smiles like this, my nephew makes that same face when he shits his pants. I saw straight going downhill pretty quick. Pretty quick. Oh my gosh. Sorry, here, just one sec. My nephew had a birthday just recently. He turned 7 years old, which is pretty great. Thank you. I had nothing to do with it, but he turned 7 years old, which was great. I didn't think kids could live that long, but apparently he made it. Even a weirder thing, like the most scariest thing happened to me at his party the other day. I was hanging out. I was holding an adult beverage, and a little 7-year-old kid comes up to me and takes a paper cup and crushes it in my face like this, and looks me dead in the eyes and says, "This could be you." I ended up having to follow that kid around the rest of the night while he was like, "Give me a juice box, motherfucker." I was like, "You got it, mister." Oh my gosh. In case you guys don't know, if you guys come up and talk to me after the show, you'll notice that I have a lazy eye. It's in my right eye, which pretty much means that my left eye is the responsible driver. It is. Like literally, like the only thing that my right eye is good for is like making right-hand turns. Or just like being able to look straight while I'm actually getting in the right-hand lane.
Good thing you're not in NASCAR.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, make a left-hand turn. I fucking can't. No. My left eye is pretty much the one that makes all the life decisions for me. So like anytime I see a hot girl walking towards me, I'm like, she's hot, she's cute. I should say something to her. And then she goes to my right eye, and my right eye is like, that's a dude. Oh my gosh. Hi, dog. Is there any treats up here? Do we have any treats for the dogs? No? Okay. No, that was weird. Now it threw me off. Hold on one second. I do. Did anybody here go to IKEA? Anybody been to an IKEA? You have? Yeah, you ever go to an IKEA and you walk through like 40 people's rich houses? And then you go to a Walmart and you realize you walked on one redneck's lawn? Oh my gosh. This has been a fun show. It's been a fun show. I told my parents a couple months ago I wanted to grow up being a Toys R Us kid, and they said that sucks because it's closed.
Fucking millennials.
Fucking millennials. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make the bet.
Oh my gosh. Anybody here do any online dating? Just the one guy over here, maybe. You do online dating? And then like that guy in the way back. Are you pointing to the trees? Where are you pointing? I do online dating, which is weird for me. I get a lot of messages from porn sites. You know, girls who are like, oh, you should come and see my tits, or you should come and see my boobs. And just hit me tits and boobs mean the same thing. But I get a lot of messages from porn sites, and I get ones that girls are like, oh, I bet your girlfriend can't do this. Bet she can't do that. I like to message back that specific one and say, my girlfriend can do that. She can do all of that. And she deflates in 30 seconds, and she's machine washable. Oh my gosh. Anybody here? So, another little personal thing about myself is that whenever I do have sex, I have to take off my glasses. So for me, that's like a 2-hour game of Marco Polo and Twister. And if my girlfriend shuts the lights off, it's a game of, is that my ear or is that my asshole? Oh my gosh. My girlfriend's here tonight. She's not going to laugh too hard at that joke. Oh my gosh. Did anybody here used to do pixie sticks when you were a kid? A few of you? Yeah. Yeah, they were like the cocaine of our childhood, right? Yeah. Yeah, you go and you do 2 pixie sticks, you go out and play 6 more hours of kickball. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I used to do pixie sticks off the most expensive thing we owned. My Nintendo. It was like the glass mirror of my childhood. It's pretty great. Oh my gosh. I have an adopted brother, and it was his wedding last week. Or it was his wedding anniversary last week. And my sister asked me, she goes, Marcus, why did you not call our brother? And I said, because I finally decided to take mom's advice and not talk to strangers. Oh, man. I feel like the people in the back over here are like not really getting the joke, but these guys here are like laughing their asses off, which is great. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I have this weird thing. I have Asperger's. Does anybody here know what Asperger's is?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, right? I have Asperger's. It's really small. It's basically like a White Castle hamburger that you get in the Safeway frozen food section. It's not one of those Five Guys burgers, but my parents did cocaine in the 80s, which I'm pretty sure Five Guys were involved. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a little crowd work right now. Sir, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. All right, that's my crowd work. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I have this I have this weird situation. Did your parents ever walk in on you guys while masturbating? No? This guy just got really embarrassed. Like right there. He's like crying. He's like, fuck, dude, that was yesterday. No, I'll never forget, like, the first time that my dad walked in me while I was masturbating. Like, I'm 32 years old, and this was about 2 years ago when I was 30. I'll give you kind of a background to this joke. My dad was diagnosed with cancer. And because of the cancer, he couldn't see very well. And I'll never forget when he walked in on me masturbating. He walks in and he goes, "Son, stop masturbating. It'll make you blind." And I go, "Dad, I'm over here." I'm sorry, I should have lifted up my belly. That would have been more of an effect.
Yeah, when was the last time you seen it?
I don't know, man. Ask your mom.
Yes! Woo!
Oh my gosh. No, it's been kind of a weird thing. Like I said, one second here, I'm gonna take a drink of water.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Intermission during a set.
Sparky joins everyone.
It's a weird thing for me because when my dad had cancer, and I'll never forget his most inspirational words he told me, and possibly some of the best advice I'd ever gotten. I even got it tattooed on me, and unfortunately that tattoo says "fuck off." Even a weirder thing though was when my dad was passing away. He was in the hospital, and I'll never forget his last words. As I was sitting there in the hospital and I'm holding his hands as he's passing away, I'm sitting there and I'm holding his hands, and I'll never forget it. He looks up at me and he goes, "Stop holding my hand, this is gay." Which not a lot of people laugh at that joke, but my dad would be rolling in his grave once he heard that joke. Unfortunately, we cremated him, so I guess he'll just be blowing in the wind.
Get it, bro, yeah!
Thank you.
Love that dark humor.
My dad, with Father's Day a couple weekends ago, I kept getting emails from like Amazon being like, "Hey, get your father a great gift for Father's Day. You know, get him something nice." So I got him his favorite coffee. It was a can of Folgers. I really hope he likes his new apartment. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'll never forget, by the way, where I'm at time-wise right now. 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Just enough time for this joke. I'll never forget the first time I bought weed. It was really great. It was the first time I ever bought weed. It was not for me. It was for my dad. And I'll never forget it because it's the first time I ever bought weed. I was super excited about it. I was pumped. I went into the weed store. I go up to the counter, and I'll never forget it. The guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, what can I get you?" And I was like, "Weed. Why else do you think I'm here?" And the guy's like, "All right, man." He's like, "What do you want to go with? You want to go with the Berry White or the Gorilla Glue?" I was like, "Let's go with the Berry White. I don't want the Gorilla Glue. I don't want my dad sticking around." And so he pulls down a thing of the Berry White, and he hands me, the little weed box, whatever. And he goes, "How much do you want?" And I go, I'll take $20 worth. And he's like, "All right." So he puts it, in the little vial, and he puts the little sticker on it that says, "This is oregano." And as I hand him the $20, I hand it to him like this, and then I pull my hand away, but I leave it open like this. And the guy took a step back, and he goes, "Are you trying to buy weed, or are you trying to jerk me off right now?" And I go, "Dude, I'm trying to buy weed." And he's like, "All right, $20. So I give him the 20, and then he gives me his business card. And he goes, by the way, my name's Carl. If you want to get jerked off, meet me in the back in 5 minutes. So that's how I met Carl. That's also why I have a lazy eye. Thank you very much, you guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Tyrell.